you're attracted to this naked lady on your phone. So the question is, being attracted to this image, is that lust? What is up, you guys, and welcome to the Road to Recovery YouTube channel, a video series to encourage men who are battling porn addiction. And in today's episode, I want to talk to you guys about the issue of lust. There's a common understanding that lust is this strong sexual desire. But as porn addicts, it's important that we take active participation in our recovery so that we don't fall back into patterns of porn use. So it's important that we understand the full comprehensive definition of these things. So what does it really mean to have a strong sexual desire? I can be attracted to my wife. So does that make this lust? Or I can be out and about, going about my day, and I run across a woman who looks very pretty. Is this lust? Well, to further expound upon the definition of lust, I believe that it's also a strong objectification of women. I believe lust is to take something that's not yours and to make it your own. So I could be attracted to my wife, and it's not necessarily lust, but it's also natural for me to have a strong sexual desire for my wife. So let's apply this same train of thought to other scenarios. If I am going out and about throughout my day and I happen to run across a woman who looks very beautiful, is this lust? You see, attraction and lust can be easily confused. But if I am admiring the beauty of another woman, this isn't necessarily lust. Where lust takes place is when you have a strong sexual desire for a person and you actively seek out to objectify this person. So if I acknowledge that a woman is beautiful, this isn't lust. But if I stop to stare at this woman, that is when it becomes lust. I like the rule that porn addiction coach Craig Pera came up with. He calls this the 3-second rule. And when he sees a woman that he feels attracted to, he gives himself 3 seconds to acknowledge the person that he has seen and to continue going about his day. Because lust is an issue of the heart. What are your intentions? You can be going about your day and not have intentions to see other beautiful women. But there are going to be beautiful women. So if you acknowledge their beauty, this isn't lust. But he uses this 3-second rule to keep himself in check, that he's not crossing the line, that his natural attraction isn't turning into lust. And Coach Craig, he often jokes that the 3-second rule might have to become a 2-second rule, because as porn addicts, we're so clever about finding ways to bend the rules. If you see a woman that you're attracted to and you're using the 3-second rule, but you're slowly counting the seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Then you're just justifying your lust towards this woman. Like I said, this is an issue of the heart. What are your true intentions? And this is why I tell you guys that it's so important that you are a good steward of your recovery, because only you can make real change in your own heart. You can listen to everything that I have to say, but if you don't apply it in your own life, then you're not going to be able to truly recover from your porn addiction. So what are some other ways that we battle the issue of lust? Some of you, like myself, might use filters on your phone, or you might have porn blocking software. So while you're scrolling through your device, what if a piece of pornographic material slips through this porn blocking software? This actually is a question that I see quite often, so I'm sure many of you can relate to a situation where you are scrolling through your phone and something does bypass your filters. So now you're confronted with a piece of pornographic material. You had no intention of seeking out this material, but now that you've seen it, you're attracted to this naked lady on your phone. So the question is, being attracted to this image, is that lust? And my answer might surprise some of you, but this actually isn't lust. Lust isn't being attracted to the image of the naked lady on your phone, but lust is what takes place afterwards. You have the decision on what happens next. Will you continue to stare at the image on your phone, or will you exit out of it? You see, it's no different than the situations that we're faced with in real life. When we see a woman, when we are out and about, we are faced with the same decision of whether or not we are going to objectify that woman. But remember what I told you guys, because everything always comes back to being an issue of the heart. Because as porn addicts, we're always looking for loopholes. So we have to check ourselves sometimes. We could log on to Instagram and go to that explore page and just start scrolling and scrolling until we run into a piece of sexual content. So what were our intentions there? Well, we didn't necessarily go to Google and do a Google search for porn, but our intentions were to look for a loophole. We're not actively searching for porn, but we have to be good stewards of our recovery and recognize that this is actually a situation where we are actively searching for porn. Just because we didn't literally search for it doesn't mean we aren't actively seeking it out. So you have to be aware of the different loopholes that the addict part of your brain is trying to come up with. I know that the issue of lust can be a bit of a slippery slope, but it really shouldn't be that way. It doesn't have to be complicated, you guys. And I just want you to be able to analyze in your own life the difference between lust and attraction. So just use some of the scenarios that I presented you guys with as a starting point on how you can reinforce your recovery and really learn how to guard your heart and put your recovery first. So if porn addiction is something that you're struggling with, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can help you out on your road to recovery. All right, you guys, I'll see you next time.